Hi guys, welcome back to ClickPlate, the show where we decode some of the internet's most popular recipes. Today we are talking about the Howlin Rays Southern Fried Chicken Bun. Now, if you have been to Howlin Rays, you will know that there is a ridiculous line that takes ages to get to this beautiful chicken bun glory. So I'm hoping that today we can spend a little bit of time making it ourselves. I know we're not going to reach the epic heights that Howlin Rays get to, but we're going to come pretty damn close.
The Great American Spicy Fried Chicken Sandwich is everywhere these days. And in my travels, Howlin Rays in LA's Chinatown has some of the best Nashville-style hot chicken around. The origins of this humble sandwich are hard to trace, but legend dates back to the first half of the 20th century in the Deep South, where this chicken favourite has been a staple at many mom-and-pop style diners. The recipe has been passed down through generations, but nowadays many restaurants claim to have actually invented it themselves. There's plenty of news articles online documenting who can create the best sandwich to rule them all. However, the lines are consistently out the door at Howlin Rays, so you can't argue that their chicken is up there at the top.
So we're going to make up a spice rub for our chicken, which is going to leave us with all the flavour injected right from the very start. And for our spice rub, we have some English mustard with a hefty amount of sea salt. We have a little bit of garlic powder, an essential ingredient in this dry rub situation. Touch of white pepper for that peppery bite, and for even more spice, a little bit of cayenne pepper as well. So this fiery, peppery sort of dry rub is going to form the base flavour for this chicken, and we're going to leave it to marinate in this dry rub for about 2 hours or so. It does need that time in order to kind of absorb all the flavour. The chicken I am using are some chicken thighs. Now, when Howlin Rays do it, they do it with a chicken breast, but we are going to do it with chicken thighs because I think there's far more flavour. I'm not trying to compete with Howlin Rays, let them do what they do, but if I'm going to have a chicken bun, I want a chicken thigh. So all of these chicken thighs go straight into our mix, and we're just going to get in there and get them nicely coated in all that spice. Now, if you want some of the best fried chicken in the world, you do have to go to Howlin Rays, because this little pop-up chicken shack in Los Angeles, in the heart of downtown, has become so popular that the line literally goes around the building. And I actually read recently that you can hire someone to go in the line for you and wait it out to get this beautiful chicken sandwich. But we're gonna go next level. This is essentially the recipe that's gonna help you skip the line and make it at home. It's not exactly the fried chicken experience you'll get at Howlin Rays, but we're going to try our best. So once the chicken is nicely coated like this, it's on with a little bit of cling wrap, and this is gonna go into the fridge. We're gonna marinate it for about 2 hours or so, or even better if you have overnight, because it will take up all that gorgeous flavor. And it has that great color as well from the cayenne pepper. So into the fridge about 2 hours if you have it, or overnight, even better. Right, our chicken has had time to marinate. It's taken on all that gorgeous flavor. So now we need to talk about the coating. I have some plain flour that I'm gonna mix some white pepper into, alongside that quintessential red color that you do get on that Howlin Rays sandwich, which I'm taking a stab in the dark at. That is a little bit of cayenne pepper and some paprika. So sprinkle that in. We're gonna give that a little mix up, just so that we get a nice even distribution. And now we need to talk about our wet ingredients. So I have some buttermilk. Now, as far as I can see, they make their sandwich with a little bit of milk, but we're going buttermilk. I think if you're gonna have a chicken sandwich, I think buttermilk is the way forward. So we go in with a little bit of buttermilk and a tiny touch of some hot sauce. So get that straight in there, and then just give it a whisk up. Right, we have our buttermilk mix, we have our flour, and now it's a case of getting our chicken involved. So take off that cling. And now I have my deep fat fryer set to about 180 degrees Celsius. It's around 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So grab up the chicken. We're gonna go one hand dry and one hand wet. And then just give it a nice coating. And then it's straight back into the dry mix so that we get a really thick and crispy coating. And from there, shake off any of the excess, and it's straight into that hot oil. Now that that's in, it's going to cook off quite nicely until it's golden brown and the chicken is cooked all the way through. And while it's cooking, we're just going to crack on through with the rest. So it takes about 6 to 8 minutes or so, just until you get that gorgeous golden brown crumb, and the chicken should also be cooked all the way through. So I'm going to transfer these out onto a plate lined with some kitchen paper. And this should result in the most gorgeous, crunchy, crispy crust and really super tender chicken as well. So we've got our chicken looking pretty good at this point. Now it's time to build this chicken bun. I have some brioche buns and I'm gonna toast them up in a little griddle pan just to get a bit of color on them. You don't need to add any oil in here. You just wanna get them nicely toasted up. Our buns are a-toasting, and now we need to talk about the sauce that brings this entire sandwich together. This is called comeback sauce. It's a southern classic. It's a combination of a lot of store-cupboard ingredients, actually. We've got some Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of Tabasco, we've got some hot sauce, some mayo, some ketchup, and a pinch of cayenne pepper, and a squeeze of lemon juice. So let's get them mixed up. I'm gonna go about a tablespoon or so of hot sauce. To that, we've got our ketchup going in here. It's basically like a next-level hamburger sauce. Pinch of cayenne pepper goes in, little splash of Worcestershire sauce, and to bring even more heat, we've got a little bit of Tabasco going in here. So a good teaspoon or so of Tabasco. Give that all a good mix up. And if you are partial to chicken sandwiches on the regular, this would be the perfect thing you could make up in advance and keep it in the fridge, ready for a chicken sandwich emergency. Okay, we've got our sauce nearly there. I'm just gonna take off our buns because I can see they're just a bit toasted. They are some hot buns right there. So our buns are looking good. We've got our sauce. I just want to finish it off with a squeeze of lemon juice just to bring it alive. A lot of these are like store-cupboard ingredients, so by adding that little hit of freshness, you're just gonna next level it and bring it alive. We've got our sauce looking pretty darn good at this point, so it's time to build these little buns. And we've got those hot brioche buns. And remember, if you were gonna make these, I really do think you should try and seek out brioche buns because they're that gorgeous, rich and sweet sort of bread dough that just brings your hamburger buns to the next level. So first little step is some coleslaw. You can buy this shop bought. I've just made up some with some white cabbage, a little bit of red onion and some spring onion, a tiny touch of mayo, and you have a gorgeous little coleslaw that is gonna bring this sandwich to life. So coleslaw goes on the base. To that, we're gonna add that glorious chicken, waiting for its moment in a bun. And then I think it's important you pop on a few gherkins for that sort of pickled hit. And the last little touch is some of that gorgeous sauce just dribbling right on down. This is where it's at. And that, my friends, is a serious chicken bun. It might not be up to Howlin Rays standard, but I can be guaranteed that this is going to be a gorgeous mouthful. It's already halfway down my arm, so let's dive in. That is just, it's one of my favorite things in the world. Chicken sandwich for the win. You've got a serious amount of spice going on in there. You've got that crispy, crunchy exterior, and that's where this chicken bun really comes to life. The brioche bun is totally essential. You get that sweet, soft hit that sandwiches together the coleslaw, the chicken. It all comes together in this one beautiful little mouthful. I hope that we've done justice to Howlin Rays. I'm sure it's not exactly the same, but I can guarantee you are going to be left with a gorgeous, crispy chicken bite. If you want the full recipe, as always, I will leave it in the box below. You can check it out on my website. If you like this Click Plate series, make sure you let us know what you'd like to see us cover next. Until then, my friends, click subscribe, leave us a comment, and I will see you soon. I'm off to eat chicken by myself. Bye-bye.